Welcome to Ask Grandma Carol. Today I have a question from Robbie. Grandma Carol, he writes, I thought that living things on our planet were either plants or animals. A friend told me there was something else called fungi. What's that? Robbie, your friend was right. There are at least 99,000 known species of fungi in the world. Fungi are the largest living things on Earth. Larger than whales or elephants, but most of their structure is underground, where we can't see them. It's only the fruiting bodies that we see above ground. Many fungi grow to be mushrooms. The thing about mushrooms is that while many of them are very tasty to eat, others, sometimes called toadstools, are poisonous and can make you very, very sick. You should never eat mushrooms you see outside. Only experts can tell which mushrooms growing in the wild are okay to eat. Fungi or mushrooms are not plants. They don't photosynthesize. Photosynthesis is the process where green plants use sunlight to make food and give off oxygen as a byproduct. Their cell walls are not made of the same material as plants. They're made of the same material as the skeletons of insects. Fungi start life as tiny spores. When a spore lands on a favorable place to grow, it sends out thin, hair-like tubes that send out a substance that breaks down their chosen food source. These enzymes are not unlike those found in the stomachs of animals, but their digestion takes place outside the fungus. Nutrients then are absorbed by the hair-like tubes. Medicine like penicillin, bread, cheese, and tasty mushrooms are ways people benefit from fungi. Fungi are also good for plants. They extend the roots of plants, giving them more access to water and nutrients. Plants in turn give fungi some of the sugars they create from photosynthesis. Fungi and plants help each other. This is called a symbiotic relationship. Mushrooms are a common form of fungi. They are grown at mushroom farms indoors all over the world and can be very tasty. Each variety of mushrooms prefers a certain amount of heat, humidity, and airflow. Unlike plants, they do not need light to grow. Mushrooms vary in color and shape. The most common type you see at a grocery store is button mushrooms. They look like little white umbrellas. Some other mushrooms we eat include oyster, shiitake, and maitake. Oyster mushrooms can be all kinds of shapes and colors, including red, yellow, lavender, silvery blue, pink, and brown. We will revisit mushrooms again in the future to learn about how they grow. Do you have a question for Grandma Carol? Email me at askgrandmacarol@yahoo.com. Yours just might be one of the questions I answer on the show. And don't forget to give this episode a thumbs up and subscribe to be notified when new episodes come out.